Ladies and gentlemen, I am so proud to announce that pretty much every single content creator on the platform has now voiced their dissatisfaction with the 4.4 Genshin Impact update. Now, took a little push between Tectone and myself. It might have took a little, little motivation, a little encouragement, might I add, to get things going. But better late than never, and people are finally starting to speak up. I've taken a look at a number of prominent content creators and with good notoriety and renowned, reputation. We got Asian guy stream. I think his name is Atsu. We got Braxophone. We got I Win to Lose Gaming. We have Zyox. We have Doro44. And I'm sure there's many others who have spoke up, but these guys are big content creators who are known in the space on the Western side for Genshin Impact's audience. China has explicitly made it clear that they're not satisfied with 4.4 and how they've been treated. Both sides of the hemisphere have now spoken up, and I want to get to the significance of this happening. The thing is, and the reason why, me and probably Tectone, I haven't spoken to him about this, but he's an intelligent individual, as am I. I want to talk to you why it's important for this to occur on both sides, why we've been pushing for people to speak up. Now, the ball is without a shadow of a doubt in the Hoyoverse's court for the Genshin Impact branch. I got to be specific there to distinguish that. We ain't talking about Zone Zero's development team. We ain't talking about Honkai Star's development team. They ain't got shit to do with this, okay? This is the Genshin Impact development branch. There's no way on God's green earth they can write some garbage narrative and say that their fans are satisfied, that their player base is satisfied, because every single content creator has spoken up with their audience. Their audience, if you read the comments, they have spoken up for the most part, majority of them. China has spoken up. There's no way now that they aren't aware that their customer, a big portion of their customer base, is not satisfied with how the game is being ran right now with the latest update for 4.4 with regards to not just rewards, but also what people are expecting with these updates. It's been a long time, 3 years running, made them $1 billion company. We're not gonna go into that though. It's important that everybody got together and unanimously, for the most part, said, we're not happy with this, because now the ball is in their court. They're explicitly aware of that dissatisfaction. So what happens next? If they don't do anything, if they continue to ignore your concerns and dissatisfaction, they are pretty much telling you now explicitly to go f yourself. And the thing that's wild about that hasn't happened yet, but it kind of looks like it's going that way. But the thing that's important for you guys to understand is that if they say that, they're basically saying we are completely aware of your dissatisfaction and we're still not going to change anything. The number one thing in business to do is to satisfy the customer. That's the number one thing. If you aren't satisfying the customer, your business is garbage. It's just that simple. On the other hand though, if you aren't satisfying the customer, but the customer keeps coming back, well, you've got one hell of a drug. That's one hell of a drug. You know what I mean? And now it's no longer the business's fault. So now it's important for you guys to now take the next action. We've talked the talk, we've voiced the concerns, and now nothing's changed. The next step is incredibly important. Now, I can't tell the content creators to stop creating content. I'm telling them to stop their livelihood, to kill their livelihood, to not make money. But it's important for the people who don't have a livelihood off of this game, because you are now the one consuming the drug you know is not good for you. Guys, listen, it's not about and I want to be clear here because I know the dumbass argument these kids and adult babies make. Oh, well, I still like the game. Okay, it's no longer about liking the game. It's now principle. It's time for you to stand on business, my boy. You got to stand on business right now because this is principle. You like the game, okay, cool, but the guy is telling you with two fingers in the air, strong, okay? He's putting his right hand and his left hand to the sides of him, and he's coming right here with them bad boys, bro. Okay, he like Clint Eastwood with them motherfuckers. Like, so at this particular point, in order for change to happen, and give it some time, because now they know, they're aware. Every creator spoke up for the most part. Give it some time. What's going to happen if nothing happens? And to be honest, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, they should have already said something I took a gander at their 4.4 update promotion on Twitter, and I looked into the side of the notes to see if there was any kind of apology or explanation or extra compensation. Zero. Squat. Diddly squat. Which, as of now, that is a message of we've heard you and we don't care. We're ignoring it. I'd say maybe another couple days goes by, and if you still don't hear anything, you got your message. That's the message of we hear your dissatisfaction. We're not changing anything. We don't care. At this particular point, it's time to take action with regards to, because nothing speaks louder than money. Okay, especially when that money is not in the favor of you. Okay, if any income is outcome, and player logins going down. Okay, followers don't really do nothing, right? But player logins, that goes down. Nobody's buying on banners and shit like that. Oh, I 1 billion% guarantee you change will happen immediately. That's just the way the world works, the way the world operates. They understand that language better than any other language. But do you have what it takes? That's the question. Because you know you're addicted to that game. You love the game or whatever the case. Man, if you are one based individual, the next step is to say, I uninstall. Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot support somebody who is pretty much telling me they don't care about my satisfaction of the game that I've been playing for years and supporting them for years. The other thing is, I've been told and I've heard that it's one guy making all of these bad decisions, or pretty much it's not even a matter of bad decisions, just pretty much treating you guys like bottom of the barrel and milking the hell out of you. Regardless of whether it's one guy or a group of guys, they're still reflective of the company. It doesn't matter if it's just one guy, because every single company has a plethora of executives up high in the hierarchy of the company that can get together and make a decision to get this guy the hell out of there. And if they haven't done that yet, then that means they are an enabler of this kind of garbage treatment. So it's like, it doesn't matter if it's just one guy. You can get that guy out of there. Every company has the power to vote and say, yeah, bro, get your ass out of here, bro. You making some bad decisions. So I don't really buy that argument as well, you know? So it's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. And I want to reiterate this shit one more goddamn time. You're not asking them to give you, because there's a balance to these type of things. It is true, the argument of they can't just sit here and give you every signature icon, every 5-star character, like every time. That would literally diminish the enjoyment of the very nature of what brings the gacha dopamine rush, right? But this is the most frustrating thing. You have these dumb on the internet trying to take it to the extreme. Like, well, if they give you all those rewards, then, well, they might as well give you all the rewards. How's the game going to be enjoyed? But nobody's saying that, you idiot. They've given you such awful rewards that anything could be good. Like, basically, people saying, hey, can I get a 5-star character after 1 year has gone by? That is not unreasonable, especially considering the progression of the game and the dynamic of the game. They drop so many new characters throughout the year that giving you a single 5-star character is not unreasonable. And it's not even a matter of, like, it's not even that big of a deal. It's just showing common decency and a message to a degree to say, we appreciate you, man. Thank you. And this doesn't cost us anything. Here's a 5-star. Here's a 5-star with a signature light column. Again, that's not diminishing anything. Now your players are looking forward to sticking around for another year for the same thing. And if you don't do it the next year, guess what? They're gonna be like, okay, we didn't get it this time, but maybe we'll get it next time. It literally just invites excitement and anticipation. And it most importantly builds good rapport with your player base. So to the dumb who are sitting here talking about entitlement and not giving rewards and you don't earn this, bro, no shit, Sherlock. It's common decency. That's simple. So yeah, with all that being said, the last thing I would like to say, is sometimes you got to get drugged through the mud. Sometimes you got to go through the valley to get to the promised land. The valley right now is you standing on business. Are you going to do it? Or are you going to just stay on the other side of that barrier to entry to gaining access to the promised land? Okay, go through the washer. You'll come out on the other side. You'll realize, damn, you know what? That was worth it. But God's going to test you sometimes. He wants you to go through the mud first to see if you can handle what's on that other side or deserve what's on that other side. Food for thought. Peace, love, and happiness. Catch you guys on the flip side. I look forward to seeing how this will all unfold.